Yeah,
And hit them up on you or Facebook and say, where you ship your product from?
right.
Man, I didn't know you had to have a different stupid chip and all this other crap. My chip is too slow and that is too fast. And
What are you talking about?
on my phone, I mean not my phone, but this thing, this
Oh, the camera, yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
had to change it to 1080 PYZ or what the hell instead of 4K, and
Huh.
because
yeah. If you're
I'm
using
not
a
buying
small
another
chip,
chip.
4K won't.
They'll eat that chip up fast.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
I got it.
hot.
Yep.
It's already hot.
Um,
Yours gets hot though too, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
my GoPro gets hot, yeah.
Yeah. It's like only on the side. That's weird.
You're
My
gonna
other
make
one didn't get hot.
you're gonna make it look like a Jeep.
No, it's the moon buggy one. It's the R2.
Oh, okay.
So Peter,
What's up, Peter?
Oh, let me go get a alcohol beverage. Uh-oh.
I like that Jeep looking one on that he has on the front page.
Yeah, the Jeep one is cool. I'll jump on it in just a second. I'm sending a message.
It's pretty badass. Looks like they don't even sell that one no more.
Yeah, they changed a couple of them around and stuff. What's up, JD?
so JD,
Um, yeah, so what happened is I was looking at the HTB, and when I looked at the HTB from H-Tech, it was like it fits Vanquish, and that's what it fits. So I went on here and you can get the different Capra trans or the Capra or 3 gear
Right here.
for it, and it specifically fits. And if you go into like the owner's builds, you can see that these are all Capra based buggies, and there's even like that one has a 3 gear in it. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna try to wedge a an interior in there or no?
If I ever do any of the We Rock stuff, maybe
But yeah, there's no reason to, right?
not until I get it. And then there's like someone put a flat panel with like a seat top on it for an interior and then cut a guy in half and put him in there.
Oh, cut a guy in half.
Yeah.
But that
It's like if
duck
you
and
cut them in half and put different legs on them. That's a bomber interior in this one.
yeah,
So I don't know all the WeRock rules. I know it's supposed to have some type of interior for all the points
Yeah,
and the engine. And I haven't found the engine. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, guys.
You,
Dwayne.
you still
Dwayne.
wouldn't fit in there. Hey, Dwayne.
What's
JB?
up, Mitch?
Yeah.
So I may still get one of the HTB 10s later and put it on my VRD straight axle that I have here. Then I could run the Portal and 1.9 and the VRD and 2.2. Because the Portal with the extra clearance would, I don't know. This depends on if anyone gets into the WeRock stuff.
Yeah.
Re, re, we, I can't say
We-
that. We
we
rock.
Rock.
Re rock.
So
What's up, Mitchell?
What's up, Mitchell?
JD, what's happening, man?
What's up,
Can't say
Chunky?
we rock.
Hey, Mitchell, Chunky, JD.
Hey, Chunky Mitchell, JD.
but yeah. I I've just never been happy with how this truck worked. Like I started using it, didn't like it, put links on it. Converted it to 4-wheel steer. Put a 3 gear in it. And it just I can grab any of my class 2 trucks and just go beat this thing anytime. Like it just I've never thought it worked good. But Kurt, this is a 3 gear with the interior in it.
Oh, okay. How'd you get to, did you have to do anything?
It's pushed up a bit.
Okay, but yeah, all right. Still can't see the tranny though, right?
Right. But it's got the interior in it and it's got a dig.
That's what I want to do is the dig.
Yeah.
So
Now,
now, did you have to
Josh-
get a different transmit or skid plate?
Yeah, it's the Vader 3 gear.
Well, I got the Vader, but it's for the one for the stock.
You would just have to re-drill it for 3 gear.
Yeah, right. Okay.
so you're saying it's like an axial 3 gear or
Yes.
as
Yep.
big as that?
The 10-2.
The 10-2.
Yeah, because I think I'd get better gearing because that other one, man, it rolls backwards.
Yeah.
It is a big transmission.
Oh, 100%.
Tall. It's tall.
Yeah. Which I think that's why everybody's going towards the Vanquish stuff. Because of that lower transmission and all the stuff that Cody from Colorado Adventure Club makes for him. He makes for the VFD twin. So you take a VFD twin, you make it stubby, and then you put his instead of the overdrive selector, he changes that out to another dig. So then you could front dig or rear dig.
Oh, wow.
And he makes a plate that you just put in there. So you take all the overdrive stuff out and make another dig for it.
Huh.
So now it's got front dig and rear dig, which is pretty cool. But my hope is that other than the servos, and I'm probably gonna put a 2-on-1 in here, a Holmes or it'll probably be the Holmes for Holmes and Hobby with the same money. I was looking at the Fury Tech a little bit, but it just scares me after my last one blew up.
Right, gotta make sure it's,
It doesn't come out until September, so I'm like, I really want to have this built before then.
you can
Cause
always get it later.
yeah, because honestly, I should be able to drop everything out of this and just slide it into the other truck. The only thing I might have to change is the dig. Maybe.
My buddy, KB's buddy was working at his house and he felt something sting him on the back. And he's like, what? He looked up, there's a whole bunch of friggin' yellow jackets. And then he
Oh
got
no.
real sick. Like, I guess he's allergic to it. It's like, where in the heck did yellow jackets come from?
Well, no one's been in that house, have they?
Yeah, but we've been working in there. Put a new water
Yeah, but
heater
not
in there and
staying in.
all that stuff. Yeah, not living in there, but yeah.
What's
But
up,
I was
Brad?
just in there a couple days ago. I mean, last week cleaning. So strange. I'm like, how in the heck did he get stung by a scorpion?
Hmm.
Even though my brother was standing next to an air conditioner vent and the damn a scorpion fell on him once. I hope that camera works. I'll have to download it now on my, but have to reformat it to the big computer, right? It's been in the big computer lots of times.
This should work.
It's got zoom on it. The other one, my old camera didn't have zoom. And it's got what's that called? Time lapse too.
Yeah.
But time lapse, you have to leave it set out, right? For a couple hours or whatever. Or all day. But it
It depends on what you're doing. Like I put mine on the bench here and built stuff on time lapse. And that should be working on mine, JD. I don't know. I haven't shut any at all. There it goes. I've set stuff like right here on the bench when I'm building in time lapse, but usually after an hour or so, that battery gets a little, it runs about the same amount of time you can record, and I can usually record for an hour to hour and 15 minutes.
yeah.
So even on time lapse, you're only going to get an hour out of it unless you run some kind of alternate pack or power by something else.
Yeah, well that's probably all I can record is about an hour. But it was I mean, I was messing with it maybe 10 minutes and the battery was pretty little warm, man. Ooh.
Chunky, you're going to have to find what motor they use in that RC Speedy R2 in the rear.
Oh,
Or
Jack
Dwayne.
likes.
You-
Oh, go ahead. Gosh, sorry.
What were you saying?
Oh, Jack likes Chunky's rims.
Oh yeah. When did Jack see him?
On tanks, I think, the other night, right, Kurt?
Oh,
Yeah,
Showed him yours too, yeah,
yeah, we were showing, the trucks.
yeah.
Where is Dennis tonight?
Jack's like, oh, that's a good room. I don't know how to talk Australia. Unless I say
Oh,
throw
he's asleep.
shrimp on the bobby.
Think so?
Yeah.
Throw another shrimp on the bobby.
JD said everybody type shout out so you can see the channel. Chunky, Mitch, Peter. JD, I think you already got mine.
What happened? Oh,
Or JD lost all the channels.
Did you invite Polly?
I don't have Polly's email.
Keith does.
oh,
Oh, it's in the WhatsApp, I think. I
Oh,
asked Tank. It's right underneath, remember I asked Tank, give me a police email? You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I meant to say Paulie. I said Paulie, but it said police. So he gives me the Houston Police Department email.
You're nowhere near Houston.
I know. I'm like, what the hell is my nephew's like, why do you want a police department? I'm like, what are you talking about, police department? That I wanted Paulie's. Oh, I said police. And if my nephew wasn't there, I would have invited the Houston Police Department in my
That would have been funny if they showed up too. Why are we talking to a duck?
okay. Yeah. Thought you were leaving an hour ago.
You only went an hour ago.
Open, oh,
You're about to get hit.
I know, that's why I checked my back.
We're watching your back right now, Kurt.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Hit him.
Oh no.
You're stealing my truck.
Mitch's son got a V2.
Who?
Mitch,
Oh, yeah,
V2 Limitless.
yeah. Oh, look at that, Dwayne.
Yep, I see it.
JD,
No
JD
comment.
already. He
No
already knows.
comment. No comment. I get harassed about that enough. Hey, Kurt,
yeah.
I told you that new release was going to be garbage.
I
What's
told
the
you,
new release?
I called it.
That Arma, the new Arma Quake,
I knew it
Oh,
would
Quake.
be a Gorgon.
just like the Gorgon. Like, what the hell are they doing?
Well,
Right.
only has three differences. It only has three differences: tires, motor, ESC, and body. That's
That's
the fifth.
four different.
That's 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it has a fan,
Yeah,
so that's 5.
Hey, Dirk.
same
Brad,
chassis,
you-
What's up, Dirk?
but five differences.
Brad, your math lessons at night have not been going very well.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with that release, that's for sure.
Well,
I watched
it's cool that
Tony.
it could do.
I watched Tony's video and it looked like it was fun in the sand.
Yeah, like, it's just not for me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a Gorgon guy. Like, that's just not for me.
It's
It's cool it does 50 miles an hour.
I mean, it's a good option for a budget brushless entry.
Yeah, for sure. Not taking that away from it, but they've already got it. in the
They
Gorgon.
should have just called it a brushless Gorgon.
They've already got that.
Yeah, right? With a new body.
Yeah. Hey, we updated the Gorgon. Our brushless is a truck body. Cause it's not like they haven't switched bodies for different stuff too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This is a brand new from the ground up body.
We know it's a new body.
Uh,
I'm saying it's a Gorgon with a new body.
And
If
several
they'd
other
have called it
differences.
that. You be too limitless. His birthday present.
Tires
Nice.
are brand new from the ground up too. They don't have tires like that except for on that vehicle.
Yeah, but if you gotta put a brushless system in it, you should have them upgrades anyways.
Oh my God, Eric, is that a light tower?
Alright,
Yeah.
Eric, what are you lighting up? New York? Holy crap, dude.
wait. Let me get a battery.
Oh,
Donkey,
shit. Close your eyes.
Donkey has built the same stuff.
That
I
is
don't think it's
freaking
got those
huge.
death lights on it, but he actually sent a picture today for his skid steer. I got all the equipment out to run around with the skid steer.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That looks freaking killer though, Eric.
Damn, Eric.
Jesus.
It reminds you of baseball field lights.
That is killer. And it's on a telescope, isn't it? Like a,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Eric. There you go.
So yeah. It's bright.
It's too bad you can't get the wire down the center, eh?
Yeah, I tried, but there's a whole bunch of something in the middle. I was like,
You know what you should do? 3D print a sleeve. Just 3D print a sleeve and have the wire
oh
down,
yeah.
Right?
I can do that.
and then it'll be black and you won't be able to see the wire. You just got to make the sleeve adjustable,
Open.
right?
Yeah, the adjustable and have an open enough room between it.
Might work. Might be worth a try.
I think I'm gonna get some of the black brass with the front of that.
so is that right, Josh? To
But
be, to be brushless, you really have to have them upgrades like the fan and the
I put
stuff.
where I put mine brushless, I did put the a fan on it, yes.
So
Just
you don't like it. You don't like
Be
it
like a
enclosed, do you?
upgrade Gorgon. No, I should have just named it upgrade Gorgon or something.
yeah, they should have.
You think those? Well, he says he wants to take it to the beach. You know where you went to with Tony.
Brad, have you watched his video?
No, I've not watched this video, but I did talk to him at length about it.
You talked to him last night asking about his video or asking about going to the beach, and if you would have just watched his video, you would have seen it at the dunes.
With you.
No, not with me. He went a couple days or a week later, but it has been there. He ran it. There's a whole video about it.
It wasn't out yet, right? When it was with you?
Yeah, and I don't think he had it yet when he was with me because he took it back out a different day.
I know he was last night he was messing around with the battery tray.
Yeah, and he just did a video on that today.
That's a good truck for Tony. He likes that stuff, and he's good with that stuff. The monster truck style. Like I watched his
Yeah.
video. I thought it was a great video. I always watch Tony's videos.
Yeah. No,
I think it's a great entry level basher. You just have to know it's 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm not
I
dissing
mean, when
it.
my first basher was my Ridge Rock, and then I had a Slash.
I was just expecting something bigger from Arma at this point because they've been real quiet.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Yes, JD, it's Brad.
I think
The
Arma,
Brad.
if Arma's gonna come out with something, it'll be towards Christmas time.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That way, people will buy it.
And it would have been awesome. I mean, with a name like Quake, if they'd have done something to battle the X Max,
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for.
that would have been sweet.
Yeah,
A
That's
big
what I was
scale
hoping
monster
for.
truck or something.
something like the X Max.
But Kurt
They-
called
they've
it.
done a
He
lot.
said it's going to be. Kurt called it. He said it's going to be a 10 scale something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you already put a brushless in your Gorgon, so
I did, yeah. So for me, there's no point. And what is it? About $100 more to have brushless,
yeah.
but 100 brushless and a tougher body. So I don't think it's a bad truck. It's just all the Gorgon people. They either bought it because it was $160 and they're not going to upgrade it, or already put brushless in the Gorgon because they know it's a tough transmission.
Yeah, it is. That's that
I
that
don't.
diff gear is really wide.
What's up, Tony?
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, that diff gear in that car is very wide.
Yes.
That's why it's so take the damage.
Well, Arma's tough stuff, anyways. It's just, you know, I don't know if there's a new market for another Gorgon. That's my only thing with it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so. For the Gorgon guys, yes, they'll buy it up because it's brushless.
but if you had a Gorgon, you probably already put brushless in it because it's so
Gonna
easy.
say, yeah, most people
Not
upgrade.
me.
Well, not everybody though, right? Not all the hobbyists are like us,
Yeah.
right? They buy it for their children, they buy it for their teenage kids, 10, 12-year-old kids. They just beat the hell out of them. There was a kid in the hobby shop today that came in with a Rustler that's probably, I would say, 15 to 20 years old,
Right.
and just blew the motor out of it. He came in to get a new motor. He brought it in, and I was like, "Holy crap! That's one of the oldest Rustlers I've ever seen." And it's an original motor in there, and he just blew it. Nothing else is wrong with that truck.
He must have not driven it a lot.
Oh, it was beat the rat shit. The body
Yeah,
was destroyed. The tires were almost bald. He bought a new motor, a bunch of tires. Yeah, it's well used, and it hasn't.
I'm surprised the brushes lasted that long.
Like, it's just crazy how long that thing lasted.
It was probably his dad's.
Might have been. Might have been. He was about 12 or 13 years old.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty impressive. And he loves it. He looks at the new ones on the shelf and he goes, no, I like my truck, Dad. Oh, okay, we'll get the parts.
Right.
Yeah, he really liked it.
Now he's got brand new parts on it.
Yeah, yeah. One of the spur gear was starting to go on it too. So he didn't, Al didn't have that in stock, but he ordered him one. So he'll have it next week.
And the diff gear is still perfectly fine.
Yep. Thing was running great. The motor just died. We tested the motor and it was just done. Brushes were done. Yeah, I was quite impressed actually.
You know, I know it's not. There was a guy I knew who had a PT Cruiser, and he finally lost the lines to 15 years later, after the car was 15 years old, we finally lost the lines to the pump to the steering. That's pretty impressive, especially on that car.
Yep, they
I
don't make
just-
them like they used to.
I just busted the power steering line on my 70 Mach 1.
When you think about PT Cruiser, you think about the problems they have.
I don't
The
think
line-
I've
the
ever
line-
had a,
the lines on it lasting 15 years. That line, that's pretty impressive.
I know I've never
Yeah.
replaced my steering pump on my Oldsmobile. I don't know if my mother did.
My pump's still good. It just split a line where it sat.
Yeah,
Now,
the
the
line was
fuel
15
pump-
years old.
Fuel pump and fuel lines. What goes on the Cutlass?
Is it at your house or is it at your mom's? You're gonna have to take it back to your house.
I'm gonna have to take it back to my house eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, once it got broken into, I moved it back up here, moved it up here.
Right.
All right, Kurt, we've gone up to 700 CST in the Outcast.
Little stiffer, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna see if that stops a bit of the chassis slap.
350 CST.
700 CST.
Oh, 750 CST. That's pretty thick oil for a shock.
Oh, it's a 27-pound
What
truck.
the fuck?
It had
Oh,
30.
it's a fifth scale? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, fifth scale, Brett. Josh, you're looking confused.
I can't remember what size rims this was on. I think it's 1.9. These are those cheap RC 4-wheel drive dirt
Dirt grabbers?
grabbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like 4 sets of them on the shelf. I don't like them. They come on a lot of RTRs.
Yeah.
Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore. I got about, well, maybe just 2 sets up there.
so what was the normal oil in the Outcast you had?
500.
Oh, 500. That type of stuff goes into on-road cars, 10 scale on-road cars, that type of thickness.
Yep. I need thicker. I need better. I'm getting chassis slap when I jump it. And the
That's a
preload,
large volume. That's a large volume shock too.
oh yeah. Yep, it's taken.
You could empty a whole. You could take a couple of those to empty out one of those normal
60
size
mil,
ones,
60 mil to do 2 shocks.
and that's basically the length of the size of the thing it comes in, the oil.
Yeah, they're big shocks.
The shock shaft thicker than 1/8 of an inch.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Shock shaft.
yeah. I think they're 5 mil, 6 mil.
I've seen some of the jumps some people taking those things survive 70-foot falls.
Yeah, they're tough.
I know the tires take some of that abuse too coming down. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
that helps not break the shafts.
So what's your next adventure, Dwayne?
What do you mean?
You were out bashing. Are you
Yeah.
gonna go test your changes? Or are you gonna go get a crawler out?
Oh, I'll probably go test these changes.
You haven't even ran the new comp box.
Not the straight axle yet, no. I don't even know if I'm gonna get out this. It's been raining all day today.
Uh,
It's just been a downpour, so I don't know what it's gonna be like tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be better, but yeah,
That's when you're supposed to go mudding.
I'm really enjoying the bashing.
You can mud and bash. You can bash and mud.
Yeah, no, I'm not cleaning that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's a lot of cleaning.
We forgot. You're the clean Canadian.
Yeah. I went from bashing to crawling and Dwayne went from crawling to bashing.
Bash it.
Right.
Yeah, I needed something to rejuvenate me.
You need to do something in anger.
I was just getting stagnant. Going crawling alone sometimes gets to you.
Sure does. That's why I go with KB.
Yeah, that's why I thought, it was kind of boring crawling, but now that you go out with other guys and go comp, it's a little bit
Yeah.
more,
If you have a group, it's great, but I don't have a group here.
fun.
There's no clubs, there's no nothing here.
Surprised your neighbor hasn't set something up being a team driver.
Well, he's been asking around to people that are into it that he have property. Like he's lived here his whole life, so he knows a lot of people with property and
Yeah.
that are RCers, and nobody's been doing anything huge. They just run them on their farms, and he's an electrician by trade, and he's self-employed.
That sounds like someone we know too.
So
Yep.
Reprov.
we don't get out much because he's on call 24/7 for all the local farmers for irrigation. He does all the electronics for their irrigation systems and stuff because they need it here.
Right.
And I
on-
bet you he does a mean soldering job.
Last year we didn't get out together once. This year so far only once. It's
You
just
can trust the electrician to be able to solder well.
and I was getting tired of going alone, so I needed a change. Back to bashing.
Yeah.
And damn, I'm glad I did. I'm having a blast.
Well, you gotta test out that ramp too, where you change the,
Yeah, I got it all changed out. Hopefully it'll hold better. If not, well, it is what it is. It's gonna just stay the way it is. But I think it's gonna work better. And I think the rubber grip tape that I used is gonna work better too.
it's working out good, Mitch. Whenever you cut or ship, whatever your next step is, first let me know when you go to ship it so I can pay you. Secondly, I have most of the stuff here to build another one. I just gotta do links. Oh, Sunday, the video for the Lone Ranger comes out on Crawler Canyon. Where he
Yeah, I
drove
was
it.
talking about it. Yeah, I watched that a bit today.
Oh, he's gonna
Yeah.
drive?
He did a
He
walkthrough.
already
of it.
did.
Yeah,
He named it Victor.
yeah. He said he can't get out except for first thing in the morning though, like 8 o'clock. It's 80 degrees Celsius. He said
Yeah.
and by
It's hot.
11 it was 100. So he said you just can't be outside in that shit.
It's Fahrenheit in America. So.
86, oh, no, 100. 35 Celsius is got to be around 90 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 93 or 94, something like that.
This 700 CST, what is that? 50 weight?
60.
60? So I was looking at my 70 weight and it's 900 CST.
Yeah, 760. I think 70 might have been a little bit too much. So I thought, well, I'll try 60 first. And if it works good, then I'll probably do it in the Creighton too, and the X-Max.
Right.
X-Max doesn't give me too much chassis slap because of its height, but the Creighton and the Outcast do.
Yeah, but it goes through gears, or diff gears through that. From what I hear, the maps.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it too, Dirk.
I got my center diff pretty much locked. I got 2 million weight in there.
Ow,
And that's
bastard.
a putty,
What's
basically.
the highest weight you can put for diff?
Oh, there's 10 million weight, I think. 20 million weight.
20 million.
20 million's the highest?
20 million's the highest I know of.
Yeah.
Or you just put silly putty in it.
That's big.
Where-
That's definitely gonna work like almost like a complete lock.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the
point.
idea. That's the idea.
Nice, Mitch. Thank you. And you didn't, even though I have told you 100 times to let me know what the shipping is so I can pay you.
Yeah, he was packing
You didn't.
Sunday.
Wednesday, he was packing stuff up to ship, I think. Wasn't he, Kurt?
Was it? Yeah, oh yeah, maybe it was on yours, huh?
Yeah, it was on mine when he was pissed off. He came in and we were leaving.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, Mitch, you're late. He was packing stuff, packing a load for you.
I was just telling him, Dirk, that the video will be Sunday.
So if you put that much weight in there, why don't you just use motor oil?
Motor oil's thinner.
It's thinner
Yeah.
and it's not
When you
silicone.
get into the really high weights, a bubble in there takes forever to move to the top.
Shock oil is silicone.
Yeah, I know.
It's 100%
But
silicone.
people tell me,
not
people
petroleum.
told me that
He was talking to Keith. That's who he was telling it was silicone.
Yeah, I know, but that you can get a bubble in the applicator,
Keith?
and you,
Yeah.
This is 20 million.
Yep, I got that too. It's just like putty.
Yeah.
So it's like Vaseline.
Yeah.
Like, I know it doesn't look like
Oh,
it's
no.
in there, but
Oh, yeah, you can see it now. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like putty.
What do you use that? Why would you use that heavy a weight oil?
Lock your diffs.
Yep. Lock
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
basically
You're
to
not
lock
gonna
it.
put it in the shocks. You gotta lock your discs.
no.
Okay.
No, that's not going in my shock. No.
If you put that in your shock, you might as well just stuff it full of super glue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might as well
People
just
that
buy a new
run-
pair of shocks.
People that run full
Yeah,
droop,
why you put a shock on it?
people that have run full droop have put 1,000 or 3,000 in their shock
Yeah, they
to
use diff oil.
compensate for not having a spring.
That's why I was saying,
Yep.
why don't you just put motor oil in it if you're gonna,
still
I
not
mean,
as
that's
thick.
a lot thick. Yeah, that's thicker than motor oil, but
I got 5,000 silicone oil, diff oil, 8,000, 6,000.
How do
I
you
use them
actually
earplugs.
Oh my
how you
God,
actually- how do you put that in there? It's not going to get out of the container. It's not going to trip
You
out of
push
the
it
you-
in,
You peel it out with your finger and
push it in.
pack it in. Go ahead, Dirk. Figure Dirk's got a comment.
Peel it out with your finger and pack it in.
Dirk, where is that base camp video we're waiting for?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've been doing.
yeah. What have you been doing?
Like you're back at work full time. Just put concrete in it. Yeah.
Put concrete.
Use them them silicone earplugs. Basically, that's the same stuff, right?
Yeah, some guys do use those.
Just weld them together.
JB Welding. Yeah.
I had JB Weld put on a back part of the firewall that was allowing coolant to leak out of the front of the firewall. They used JD Weld to stop the leak because there was a really tiny hole in the area that he
What are
put
you
it on.
using? What RC car are you using that has coolant?
No, I'm just talking about my car, my Wonder One. That's how good JB Weld can take the heat from that. So
Take the heat.
I just figured you'd been hanging out with your innovation RC guy who uses coolant. I
no,
guess.
no, I'm talking about my friend who works on my car. That's what he did. The where you put the hose, it had a tiny little hole in the metal, and he filled it with JD Weld metal, whatever, and stopped it.
JD or JB?
JB, sorry, JB Weld.
BJ Wells. I'm dyslexic.
Duckman's dyslexic too.
Yep, I'm dyslexic too.
Where's his father?
I
That's
don't
tomorrow
know.
night.
I don't
Tomorrow
know where
night.
his
The
father
update on
is.
that.
You said you had a new figure, Keith.
I don't know where my father is. He appeared and then he disappeared.
I thought you got him. He looks like the guy
I
from
don't
Fury
want to
Road.
get a hold of him.
He went to
He's a
7-Eleven to buy some scratchers and never came back.
he's a mean
Right.
bastard. Yeah, that's what happened to him.
He should show up with a jug of milk.
I
All right.
thought I was created in a test tube, but
Finito.
What's up, Tony? You traveling yet, or is that in the
Hey,
morning?
Tony.
Tony,
Tony.
We were just talking about how Brad doesn't watch your videos, and he asked you a question that's in the video.
Jump on in, Tony, if you're not doing nothing.
Duckman is there, yes. It's me, Duckman, Dwayne, Kurt, Eric, and Brad.
Yeah,
Bradley, how you doing, Bradley?
it's not gonna be Brad in a minute.
Oh, nice, Tony.
So I have another. If you
What's
want
up,
it, you
Brian?
can have it.
Who
What's
can
that,
have it? I can have it.
JLU or a
No,
10-3
it's
Bronco?
I think it's 10-3.
You
That's a
said I
straight
can have
axle,
it?
right?
No, it's Portals.
Portals,
Yeah.
but it's got the Bronco motor cover in it, I think. Does it say 5-liter on it?
Yeah, that's the
No.
Bronco motor.
That
It
might be the
has,
JLU then.
let's see. Oh, let me just hold on. Ooh.
Let me spotlight you.
No, no, hold on. I got the number right here. I don't know why I didn't look it up. I just got it like 2, 3 hours ago. 581. What's that? 92425.
Yeah, we'll be on, Tony. That's awesome. You qualified all the trucks almost already.
Oh, wow, yeah. He was trying to do that early so he could have a Saturday to record. Stay in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Let me see the engine, Eric.
Yeah,
That's the JLU.
yeah, that's
Oh,
not the
okay.
Bronco.
Yeah, that's why it's got portals and that engine cover.
Hmm.
Raymond said he'd take it, but I know K-Bash would too.
I
We
take
could
it.
we could send that to K-Bash and send him a Lone Ranger chassis. That way him and Mitch can crawl when they get together.
Oh, I know for one thing, these shots gotta go.
Yeah.
Uh, I need to tear it apart. I don't even know what hell this shit is. The hell is it? I don't even want to mess with it right. It has 2-speed. Is that dig?
2-speed or a dig.
I thought Keith
Or
No,
it
it
could
has
have
both.
both.
It has 2-speed and dig.
Yeah.
It's 2-speed and dig. Yeah.
Hmm.
The 2-speed is basically pointless on that because the gear ratios are so close.
I see a project in my feet.
Oh, yeah, that feels better. That's got some. That's gonna be better. Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
Are you purposely not saying decent?
Decent. Sorry.
Decent.
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 Oh, where's this? Is that it? That's not it. What
So
is it?
Josh, did you watch that thing I sent you?
Nope. Haven't had time. I forgot to say something, but Wednesday, coming down here to jump on your live, Dwayne,
Yeah,
you set me up.
I set you up.
Well, actually, the dog did. He left his rubber gorilla on the backside of the stairs. Oh yeah,
Oh
total
yeah.
wipeout down the stairs into the banister. Like
Jesus.
I'm all bruised up here. Like I
You
didn't go to
tripped
work
on the
yesterday.
stairs?
Yeah, Moose
Yeah, I
left the
fell down
toy
the
on there.
stairs, dude.
Decent.
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 Yeah. The more
Yeah.
I sat here Wednesday night,
More you got sore, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and I was like, yep, I'm not going today. That's what it's from, Dirk.
Huh?
Dirk said decent makes me think of Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, and
That's what it's
that's what it's
from.
from.
Good Canadian show.
Filmed in United States.
What did you say?
Filmed in the United States.
No, it wasn't. Filmed in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah, he's an hour ahead of us.
Dude, I'm
What?
not an hour ahead
What
of you.
does that
I'm
have to
what?
do with anything?
What the fuck does that to do with the price of tea in China?
I'm just trying to get Canadian a little frustrated there.
Oh, you can't get me frustrated. Come on. Only those buggers that tease me about my freaking hours and long fucking videos.
Ooh.
I just don't like editing.
I did take a nap last video I watched.
Put me right
I
to
don't
sleep.
mind. You let it play, it's all good to me. Nap away.
I haven't got to the Arma one. I did watch the X-Max one.
That one's doing like I'm getting 400 to 500 views on my bashing videos, which is good
Yeah, KB fast forward the X-Max one.
compared to my crawling stuff. The bashing
It
stuff
jumped.
getting me more views. Not that it matters. Like I don't care. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I was surprised that X-Max jumped basically exactly the same every time,
Pretty much,
unless you screwed it up.
unless I shaved it or something. Yeah, yeah, it's a good truck. I like it.
Dirk
Which
said a lot
one
of Disney
to
movies are
build?
shot in Canada as well. You proud of those?
Decent.
Which one's that? Is that the?
I don't know. I was cleaning up and I have axles and motors and bodies, and I think I'm going to build both of
G-Speed?
these.
Hey,
That's not the G Speed by the shock tower
hey,
on the
hey,
front.
hey, Josh, are you making a chassis
Thank
called
you.
the Tonto?
Yeah,
I'll start
What's it gonna look like?
Like the
it's
horse.
not going to be green, but
It's still the Lone Ranger, just a different color.
no.
Oh,
This is a flat skid. It has a chassis mounted servo. It's shorter. This isn't the final version. The final version's all together in Jericho's truck. And then Mitch sent some more out.
Where's he been? I haven't seen him in a bit.
Mitch?
Yeah.
He's been in the chat. He said he's building a car with his kid. He's
Ah,
got 6 kids, Brad.
Let's see.
Tonto's still metal, right?
No, it'll be G10, like the Lone Ranger. This is just 3D printed when I was mocking stuff
Oh,
up.
I thought your chassis were metal.
No. No, they've always been G10 and Mitch cuts them.
So what are they? Real hard plastic?
Oh, getting close.
Or they're G10.
What exactly is G10?
G10 is a different material than carbon fiber
All right,
or
babe.
I don't know
Metal.
it's not metal.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
composite.
polymer. It's a polymer, huh?
Yeah,
Mitch will tell us.
it's this.
It's a type of composite.
He's JD, he's just not he doesn't have his camera on. He's talking with just audio only. But this is G10. So
put
it's
Brad on here.
it's flexible, but it's a little lighter than carbon fiber, a little
Is it-
easier to cut.
Decent.
Is it stronger? It's not stronger than carbon fiber.
Depends on the way carbon fiber is made, but it's very strong.
There's a whole bunch of different mixtures of G10.
Yeah.
Whatever, Dirk. Huh, you dick.
That's why Kurt leaves every time Dirk comes on.
He's dressed up like Kurt.
Oh, I've seen him on. I've seen Kurt last almost an hour
Decent.
with Dirk here.
That's
There it
worth a decent.
It's a fiberglass mesh composite.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Decent, Dirk. Decent. That's friggin' awesome.
It's about half the price of a sheet of carbon fiber the same.
Yeah. Because I used to buy it to make handles for knives.
carbon fiber they use on 1-to-1, they have to heat it for 200 degrees in an oven, don't they? Big oven.
You're all right,
Brad
Dave.
fact. Brad fact.
I think that's how they cure the layers.
Carbon fiber is good for airplanes. Anything that goes in the air, yeah. Anything else, nope.
Carbon fiber has good rigidity to it and it's lightweight and you can form. But if you're talking about impact, carbon fiber,
Brittle. It's made to explode.
yeah,
That's why a lot of airplanes use it, especially like racing. Oh my, F1, everything's carbon fiber. And when you see them
right.
getting wrecked, everything explodes.
Yeah, they're
There's a
done.
there's a type of metal that's on it that starts with an I, F1 car.
Okay.
Also, I hear it's quite strong, that particular metal.
Only metal I know that's strong is titanium. And this is in
But like the Warthog, you could get shot to shit and still fly.
You're on some facts tonight, Brad.
What?
I said you were on some different facts tonight.
Yeah.
I gotta remember which radio my capper's on. Oh, Kagan answered you, Brad.
What?
Kagan answered you to the type of metal.
It sounds like Ingersoll or something like that, but
Look in the chat.
read the chat, Brad.
oh, I'm not in the chat. I didn't turn on my
I'm trying
TV.
to say you're in chat. Read the chat.
It's in Connell.
In Connell. I also heard that iridium spark plugs are better than platinum ones.
I don't.
I thought you would know something like that, Josh, since you work on cars.
Why, Brad? Why? RCs, Brad.
Brad, everybody has an preference on spark plugs. You wouldn't want an iridium spark plug in your nitrous motor because it's normally a 2 backstrap spark plug. And if it burns up, it'll still make spark on a leaning pole because it has the 2 backstraps instead of burning up as a safety feature. So you can't just blanket statement that this spark plug is better than the rest. Do they usually hold up better in a street type car? Sure. They also cost double the price.
Iridium costs more, right?
Yes, that's why I said they cost double the price.
Hmm.
I got bad news today, Dwayne. My hobby shop's closing down.
Oh, no.
Your hobby shop?
That
So
sucks.
we lost the one in Lancaster where I first started going to. Lost it at the beginning of this year. And
That's
now my buddy is just like, I don't have enough business to sustain paying rent and
Is that what you
utilities
have
and
to go
stuff.
comp?
Mhm.
Oh, no.
That's
I
not
hate when
decent.
hobby stores go under.
That
He's
is
going
not
to,
decent.
he's gonna move the course out to his house, but that's still like, that's our winter spot. Like,
Well, you've got enough property, Josh.
Yeah. And you got a barn.
You got a lot of property.
I know.
I know. That's a lot of work, though. I know.
I would just have to move a whole nother course inside. And actually, Joe got me a bunch of pallets where we could build a course inside. Oh, Tony, that should be cool.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know what'll happen with mine when the owner moves on because like he is 74, 75. He's got a pacemaker. Like he's just a super guy. I don't know what's gonna happen. That'll be devastating for the community. He's the only one in the area besides the big cities.
Oh, Kagan, that's a good dad joke. The Shady Side, I've watched them, so I know exactly what you're talking about, Tony. And I've watched the gassers there. Kurt lost his hobby shop. I'm losing mine. It's gonna be all online, man. Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, online is sometimes okay, like, but I prefer supporting my shop for sure. But now
Yeah,
you don't have a choice, right?
I figured he was done when I mentioned to him like, hey man, I'm gonna be building stuff here. I'm gonna need a couple 1800s and I was like, are you ordering anything? And he's like, um, I'll let you know if I'm making an order. Normally he's just like, I'll order that for you. It'll be in
Yeah,
next week.
yeah,
Right.
And I'm like, oh, dang, he's done.
yeah.
So then he sent me and Joe a picture where he was clearing out a spot on his property. He's like, this will be where the course is going. And I'm like,
And is it
I
further?
mean, it's 10 minutes difference.
No, so it's not too much further, but
Yeah.
you just won't have the part support.
I'm sure I think he's keeping his dealer license.
And maybe he'll work out of his house, you know,
I think he's gonna keep
no
some
overhead.
little bit of parts and stuff. Because he's always done it where he doesn't do any uh oh shoot, why am I drawing a blank on the word? Where he has parts there and then pays them afterwards.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
pay as you
yeah.
order.
Yeah.
Credit.
Yeah. You pay him and then he orders.
I forgot what that's called too.
Oh no, he'll have stuff on hand. I'm saying when he deals with dealerships or companies, you know, a lot of companies will have it's a C word, and it's not like
Yeah,
credit card. I
yeah.
know what you're thinking, but like where consignment. Thank you, Kagan.
Consignment,
Yeah.
He
consignment.
doesn't do any consignment. He pays everything out of pocket. That way
Yeah.
he knows if he ever has to shut down,
It's all his.
His inventory is paid for. Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Yep. That's how my hobby shop does it too. As soon as he orders, he gets a bill and he pays it even before he gets it.
Yeah. But with him doing that business model, he couldn't order from bigger companies.
Right.
And then this year, a lot of companies, with the fear of the tariffs and all that stuff, up their minimum order amount.
Oh, of course they did. Yeah.
So his minimum order stuff He's like, I can't. I want $200-300 for the parts, and they say I got to order 800.
800, right?
Yeah, they give them a
Cool,
minimum.
thanks, Tony.
Yeah, those minimums are tough to deal with sometimes,
Yeah,
especially for bigger companies, right? Like that's what Horizon was like in Canada. Their amounts were just retarded. Nobody could afford that. None of
yeah.
our
I saw
jobs could.
Fulton Con.
But now with the tariffs, they want Canada to spend money in there. They want to ship it all our way because they're not paying tariffs.
Right,
That Seacan lands in Canada, they're not paying any tariffs on it.
but they just said that Horizon is shutting down one of their warehouses, so it's all going to be Illinois.
Oh, really?
What's the one out by you? The Horizon one out in Cali? It's got a Canada name to it, but it's a Cali. Is there Alberta, California?
There's an Ontario, Ohio.
Ontario, California.
Maybe it's Ontario.
Maybe it's Ontario. Yeah.
Tony, I've heard of Fulton, but I'm not familiar with it. I can't say that I am.
Cool, Tony. CC said he'll log on in 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I didn't know we had a Horizon Hobby warehouse here in California. I don't order nothing from Horizon Hobby, so.
yeah. I knew there was a West Coast and a East, not East Coast, but East. There's a West.
No.
You don't order direct from Horizon Hobby at all?
I go through A-Main. No, I had a bad experience with them once and I stopped and I won't do it again.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And you're not far from A Main.
No, A-Main, I can get my stuff the next day almost from A-Main.
You could drive there and get it from what I understand.
Yes, I could if I wanted to drive that far.
I thought it wasn't that far from you.
That's why I like Amazon.
5 hours away.
Oh, okay.
California is a big state, Brad.
I know California's a big state, but I thought he was familiar with the town that it's in, and then it was not too far from him. I thought I heard that a while ago.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
Amazon Canada is
Familiar with the town, it's just far away.
I was able to get quite a bit of parts from Amazon for the Outcast and the Creighton.
Nice.
Stuff I couldn't get through my hobby store that they didn't have in stock, so I just ordered it on Amazon. Crap, I'm out of coffee. God damn it.
And I almost made a pot a little while ago.
And I normally don't at night, but it's I didn't run tonight because of the rain and like it's been pouring all day. Hasn't stopped. It's just brutal.
Where's there a fire? Because they were smoke in our ear, according to my weather.
It is Ontario, California, Kurt.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
And they had one in Banning as well, but they're closing them up.
Yeah, Ontario's down there in LA area.
Oh, Fulton Racing Engines. Yes, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Gene Fulton. Yes. Daddy Dave switched to Proline Hemi in his new car, Tony, if I remember right, because Murder Nova and yeah, Kagan had it pulled up when I was looking. He's always faster. Kagan, that big brain.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that he posted it there. Oh shit. Huh. Between him and Dirk, man.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is mention something and they got it up in the chat.
Tony, if I remember right, Shady Side is that one with the funky wind light. It's like a sideways traffic light at the end of the track. And then you go uphill, right? Is that Shady Side? Where they have a lot of those gasser competitions? Yes, yes, in the S10.
Alright.
Okay, thought so too. A lot of cool stick shift racing out there too.
Huh. Take it easy, Dirk. Take it easy.
Chop Shop's running a live auction
Hmm.
on Facebook, but it's all the stuff that he couldn't sell.
All the junk.
Yeah.
Although every once in a while you need some of that junk, so
I know.
Oh,
They're sending the uphill section. Okay. Yeah, they don't get too many crazy fast cars there. I know they've done some no prep stuff, but um
Talking 1-to-1 or RC.
1-to-1. There's a big RC drag race going on in Champaign right now in Illinois.
There's drag racing still seems to be popular like in Tennessee and Kentucky for RC.
It just depends. There's usually one down in Florida at the Gator Nationals. There's usually one in Northern Ohio.
We're in Northern Ohio.
Um, can't remember the track right where they run it, or I'd tell you. I don't. I think it's on the Toledo side.
Oh, northwest side. Toledo's like a little over 100 miles from me, so
Yeah, there's still drag racing around. It's just not crazy like it was during the C word. Everybody was looking for things to do, hanging out together.
Tony,
He's not even in yet, Brad. Hold on.
I know. Oh, he's not in his purple room.
So Brad is in here. I thought I heard Brad.
I
was
you're
like,
not in
is
the
that
purple. You're not in the
Pete
purple room.
somehow? What the heck?
hearing things. I'm like, am I hearing things?
I thought it was Keith, or I didn't know what I thought it was. I'm like, what? Who's laughing like that?
that's
It's not
Brad.
Duckman,
Nope.
but I don't see Brad.
You don't want to see Brad. He
You
ain't
don't
got a
have
shirt
your-
on.
When you don't have your camera on Zoom and you don't get to see him on YouTube.
Okay.
You saw me last night.
For some reason, it doesn't post his Brad name there.
No, it's just you hear them, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go turn off my phone so I hear you guys in echo over there. Hold on.
Looks like he's in his bedroom.
He's in a hotel.
The
He's-
hotel.
Don't
He's
tell her.
traveling. He told you that.
I
I
didn't
told
hear
you
him
that
say
in that video. Did you not see my video, Brad, that I made just for you about my trip to Indiana? It was just for you. I didn't care that the 1,000 other people watched it. I only wanted you to watch it. Now I feel gypped.
You said Indiana? You went
Butler, as
Oh.
you remember, you wanted me to come all the way to Cleveland from here?
yeah.
Yeah. That's another 5-hour drive.
You can
He's
do
at
it.
the Monster Truck Museum, are they called the Nationals today?
Yeah, probably a World Nationals. I don't know. I don't actually know the name. Everything seems to be an international or world national or world event, world finals. So I don't know what this one is.
Kagan, that's right. I knew they did go to Norwalk, but there's another one that they don't race at a drag.
Did you say Norwalk?
Yeah, they're racing at Norwalk.
That's
That
fine.
was
That's
early in
not too far. That's not too far from me. I mean, it's like about an hour, maybe at most. Uh, Norwalk.
So did you,
I know Norwalk. I know Norwalk races drag races 1-to-1s, but you were talking about RC drag racing. Is
yeah,
Norwalk out?
it's in the chat for Kagan, but you don't have it pulled up. Saving energy.
Yeah, Brad, you need to read the chats.
I don't have the chat on. I decided not to.
Well, you need to put the chat on.
I think the chat is right next to all my videos. If you just open that window.
Solve a lot of your problems and questions.
I was listening while I was at Buffalo Wild Wings. I heard you.
Yeah, I was dying laughing last night. He asked you, "Are you gonna take that to the dunes?" I'm like, "It's in the video. He was at the dunes."
Kind of charge stuff up.
So was today qualifying, or you just get teched in?
It was like extra qualifying, and I kind of now regret the fact that I qualified today. I hadn't driven those cars in 3 years, some of them, and I just legit put them on the track and qualified. Like no, other than what I did last night, which was a dead battery and a quick little rip. That was the extent of my play with them.
Yeah, you lipoed after what, 2 jumps?
Oh my gosh, that I can't believe that battery is dead. It must draw more power than I thought when it is not connected. Or when it's connected but not on.
Are they doing mini
Hold
stuff
on.
too, or you just brought that to play?
I brought it to play because well, I qualified everything except for my retros. So tomorrow is gonna be kind of I won't have much to do. Which is good because I can film and do whatever, but I also will probably play with the Quake and with these. So I just want to make sure I charge up some batteries. I brought all the little jumps and everything that I can lay out, but the area is so weedy and like thick and rocky. I'm not sure that they'll actually be any good. So
You know, a funny
let's
thing
see.
I saw a while back on a channel. They were allowing a
Was it my
Blackfoot.
channel, Brand?
No, no.
No, he doesn't
then
watch
not
it.
okay.
that they were doing an obstacle course with the monster trucks, more of an obstacle course, you know, where you go straight and not like the usual. And someone was using a Blackfoot, just a 2-wheel drive monster truck in it, and he was doing pretty well with it.
I bet it Tamiya was doing super good. That's all Tamiya's do.
Now, are your retros quads?
I forgot the retro racer and it's going to kick me in the butt because it's probably going to be a fast course with a lot of straightaways.
Hey,
And I'm already
I've seen
seeing what
some-
people are going to do, and that's going to screw me that I didn't bring it.
I've
And I
seen
meant to
some of
bring
those.
it.
I've seen some of those monster trucks that they race. Those are pretty fast.
Well, we're talking about the Cloudbusters in particular,
Yeah,
but they're going to be fast here.
I'm
You
being
have that.
serious. It looks like they could hit easily over 20 miles an hour. Some of these guys that race them.
Yeah, that's the one rule. I don't love all the Trigger King rules, but their retro rule where they actually like tech them for speed and they don't allow them to go over 10 miles an hour. And if they do, they make you turn down your throttle until it goes 10 miles an hour. I like that rule.
I've seen races where they allow them to go full speed.
Yeah. And you have to carve out all your gearboxes and be stupid and make them not what they were meant to be. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. That's the retro racing we'll be doing because they're going up against these shafty trucks, which don't have many limitations.
You have that custom chassis on your one cloud, don't you?
I forgot it.
That's the one you
That's-
forgot?
Yeah, the Access chassis, the freestyle one. That's the leaf sprung one that runs a
You have a lot of those metal aluminum chassis that I see run.
cable. So, but I forgot it.
There's some I thought they
And I'm
usually use aluminum chassis
Uh,
and aluminum gearboxes and stuff.
that has nothing to do with speed, but they do have those. Yeah. It's a thing for sure. But the metal and material isn't the worry. It's the gearing because the clodbusters are very limiting in the gearbox because it's set. Like the ones from factory, there's only one hole that they go in and one pinion fits. But you can buy some that allow you to slip it and they sell a whole different plate that is movable. But then you have to Dremel out your gear case. But then you also have to Dremel the inside of your gear case to fit these bigger pinions. And so that's what people are doing because nobody's saying stock or speed limit. So basically everything is just pro mod, but
Right.
not pro mod. Because they have to look like an old truck. Like they have to look like a grandma digger, but they have to drive like a 2025 digger in order to keep up. It's stupid. It used to be my favorite class, and I'll probably be pissed off beyond end this weekend when I see how they run because it's gonna be a shadow of what the class used to be.
The stock clodbusters use only a 10 tooth pinion.
No, it's like 15 or 14, but they're jamming like 18, 19s in there if they grind out the interior, like you Dremel out the inside of your casing.
That's why they get those
So-
aluminum ones so they can move them around.
They do have. There's one company that makes them, but a lot of it's 3D printed or made out of acrylic. But I think there's one company now making them out of aluminum. But you know,
Those
it's
are
what it is. You're chasing.
They're good looking, the aluminum ones.
And
They
then
look
do
the
they
same.
put that plate on it that's like two pieces of acrylic that you can slide to tilt the motor back?
They just have grooves so you can move the motor left and right. Where
Okay.
yeah, and it's on both sides of the case. Because normally the one that comes with it has just single holes in them, so
Yeah.
you don't mess it up and it lines up the mesh perfectly. And
That's the way
then
my Blackfoot is. It has a acrylic thing and you hook
Yeah.
it to the outside of the case so you can twist it and run a bigger pinion.
yeah,
in
is it
there.
aftermarket or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them on eBay. You can get them Crawford Performance. You should sell them. But yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just
You know what's nice about the frog kits is that they come with 3 different gears for spur and pinion. You can choose whatever gear ratio you want out of the 3. And they come with 3, like I said, 3 pinions, 3 different spurs.
yeah. The class used to be pretty pretty even. So like if you had long straightaways like we have now, they would stay together. But now like one of them you'll just see zip way past. So it was kind of the equalizer class, and now it's not. But we'll see. I will probably make a video about whether I hate it or not after this weekend because it used to be my favorite class, but I have a feeling it's going to be my least favorite class this weekend.
Hey,
Just a hunch, but I could be wrong
hey, Josh, they
because
have
it's
carbon
gotten too
fiber.
fast.
They have carbon fiber plates for the Blackfoot and for the ORV chassis now too, for their chassis.
Cool.
Shoot.
I hear it resists the movement of the gears or something.
Dirk said frog, was that a jump station?
I assume it would fit the Frog too. It's an ORV.
You're missing the joke. Sometimes sarcasm flips fast.
It's
Eric,
all
you are
good.
deep in thought on that chassis.
Yeah, he's just zoned in.
Locked in.
Josh, the motorcycle video is the tractor.
The
Okay,
track can be fun.
so is this, what is it you call it, Chicago style racing again, or is it?
Ooh, which one's Chicago style? Chicago goes around. They chase each other around the outside.
Yeah, I think
No,
that's what you.
this is two
I've only
separate lanes.
Okay,
So it's like St. Louis style, there's Chicago style. I think Chicago is where they kind of do a big loop, like you start on each side and then you just go around the loop that each other do.
yeah,
I should know this by now, but I honestly don't know. I
I just
think that's
remember you and
Chicago.
Pablo talking about it.
There's also tracks where you are that's made to do all sorts of tricks and stuff. You get points for the
Um,
tricks.
Tricks.
All right, Brad, are you trying to talk about freestyle?
No, with the monster truck racing.
Yeah,
There's not points
Yeah,
for doing
freestyle.
tricks during the race itself. You get points for racing, you get points for freestyle, you get points for two wheel
Yeah,
skill.
they have tracks there for freestyling.
Yeah. That's yes.
separate from the race.
And those are pretty big tracks. They're pretty wide tracks, the freestyle ones. Got a lot of
Have you
obstacles
done
in the
this?
middle.
How many have you done, Brad?
No, I've just seen them on video.
Oh, well, Tony's done quite a few over the
We've
years.
done a lot.
You've done those freestyle tracks?
No, there's not a freestyle track. There's a track built, and then there's freestyle sections. They'll actually come in and recarve the track or delete jumps or things for racing in order to do it.
I've seen people do them when in indoor racing, and they sometimes hit the pillars that are inside the warehouse that support pillars, and the truck hits the support pillars. I'm like, oh my god, I hope it didn't break because they're hitting at full
Nice.
speed with that heavy
Yeah,
truck.
Chicago style's different. It looks like, but yeah, we're not doing that. We're basically starting, and they're mirrored tracks left and right.
Okay.
So we just go. You start, you go out, hit a jump, go around a corner, come all the way back without hitting jumps, and then you both end in the middle.
I thought
Kinda like what-
ours do that
On the
for
same,
truck.
there's one jump in the middle, and there's a lane divider. So when you take off, you don't hit that. You go past it, and it's here in the middle. You jump, go around something. You swing around the back. There's a cone, and you would sometimes what's deceiving is you want to go back up the track that you went on the beginning, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to skip that one and go in the next lane and shoot out like side by side down the middle.
Okay.
It's kind of like a J, but there's more. Like there's an extra hook. I don't know exactly what it's called,
That
but
sounds
it's
similar to what John and Jonathan were running in your video.
Wait around.
yeah. So theirs goes down the middle, jumps, yeah, comes back, circles, and then they hit the same jump to leave. Our jump is different on the first hit. So on that first hit, you go at an angle across,
Okay.
and then you come back, and so it's a big sweeping corner, and then you go down what would be straight up the middle from where the start is. But when the start starts, it goes at an angle off. So you're kind
Okay.
of cutting the track, coming around, and then swinging back straight up the middle.
Isn't there usually a thing of truck that bodies for you to crush and walk over?
Not for racing.
Oh, not the worst.
Racing is a whole different segment. Crushing and all that is in that's retro. That's old. Like that's 1980s, 1990s, early. But it's not a part of racing anymore. Now any crushed cars would be freestyle. But yeah, it's it's a cool track. It's fast. Like they're 11-second laps. Like it's fast. It's a drag race with a couple corners.
Right. And the jumpster to unsettle you, like trying to get into that turn and stuff.
Yeah, and they're tough because the jump you're going, the first one you hit at this angle, then the next one's more this way. So you have to land, turn, hit this one, set up for the corner. But you can do the corner either way. So if you are upset and land keeping on going this direction, you can go around the corner, swing around it, and then swoop out. Or if you're smart, you jump, turn a little, jump, and then just swing the corner. So there's just one cone, and you can go around it either way you want.
You
But
just
one
gotta
way
make
is a
sure
lot
they're right.
faster. Yeah,
Yeah.
one way is faster than the other. It all just depends on how unsettled you get with the landing. And if you're gunning it, it's surprising how much control you lose out here because it's really rough. There's rocks on the course. There's big clumpy weeds and stuff in the grass. It's not like a groomed track. So if you're not in control, you can get out of control very quickly. I'll just say that.
Are these just
Um,
front steer or do you have four-wheel steer on some of them?
just front steer.
Front steer.
Retro can have four steer. It doesn't do you much good here. One, you can whip these corners because even with the grass, there's so much loose dirt you can hairpin it pretty easily by just hitting the brake and turning. So four steer isn't really necessary, but I don't know what the retro course is going to be because they usually bring out extra obstacles and those aren't out for the big trucks because they'll break them.
So 4-wheel steer might be good for those ungroomed tracks.
No, four-wheel
Like-
steer is a nightmare to control on those clodbusters. So unless you have a hairpin turn on a smooth track, you wouldn't want four-wheel steer. Otherwise, it's just going to mess you up. But those clodbusters, if you have a hairpin turn, they'll push the whole thing without force steer. But what we're doing here, it would be a nightmare to run force steer because it'd skate all over the place.
Yeah, you get too much.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I think the fast trucks are gonna be a blast out there. Retro again if they keep it short and tight and limit the benefit of a fast truck, it'll be good. If they leave it as wide open as this track is now, it's gonna suck for anybody that has a more standard clodbuster or retro truck that's slow like the old trucks used to be. So we'll see.
I've seen
It's
people.
been a couple years
I
since
think
you
the whole
raced.
class went to hell the second that they started allowing non-clodbusters to be introduced because the transmissions are so different in these leaf sprung trucks. Running a clodbuster where you can change the spur and the pinion gear in order to speed it up. Plus, you have a whole lot more room on those mount plates for the motors to slide to introduce bigger gearing. While the trucks look more scale and realistic, it's kind of killed the class because the other ones really can't compete.
I've seen people put brushless systems on clods, stock clods.
Yeah, it's not allowed in retro, but yeah. The clodbuster axles are fantastic if you do that. But you can't run a brushless system in a you have to run the stock motors or the Silent Speed J Concepts motors and all that, which are very limiting in the Clodbusters, much more than they are limiting in the uh
Modified.
no the solid axle trucks, the transmission, center transmission of a different style truck. It's
Oh, sort
they're
of
still
like
running
my,
dual motors, but it's to one transmission
uh,
and it's in the center, and they've got a lot more room to add bigger pinions, and it's a different gear ratio, and yeah, nothing's the same about it. So
you're, I think you're talking about like a TXT one.
now a lot of them are custom built. They're custom built leaf sprungs, which are they're technically more scale, but they're able to be turned into something that's, I think, outside the bounds of what the class, the intended
And see,
class
that's
was
So
created for.
the retro class will allow TXT ones and juggernauts.
I don't know about that.
They're retro.
Nope, it's not about that. It's about the retro monster trucks, actual monster trucks. Straight frames, ladder suspension. Um, yeah, so like the Cloudbuster runs. So
Yeah.
if the TXT and them don't run that type of thing that is required for the class, it wouldn't work. But I mean, it's racing. Like people develop, they see the rules and they say, "Well, I can develop that and make it faster than what you guys are running and win."
right.
And
And it's like when any competition happens like that, even with crawling, class one used to be tiny tires and ran 1.9s,
yeah,
1.55s. Now people are running 2.2s, custom chassis,
the
just
scale
to
of the
compete
truck.
in that class.
Yeah,
So it's the same thing happens in any competition. They just get more and more advanced.
yep. So it sucks the fun out of it. That was the one fun class that we had, and now it's the competitive class instead of the wild card class where the jumps and stuff on it would send the truck so stupid that even the best guy may mess up. Well,
Right.
now you can make it so that they can't mess up, and it's what it is. Um, I have ideas of what I want to do in bringing monster truck racing to West Michigan, and there will be a lot of limitations on that kind of stuff.
I remember
There
when
will
you
be
were
speed
really big
limits,
into
and
it.
there'll be different things to make it so that it's driver, not custom build,
Right.
that wins. Yeah,
Stock Clodbuster truck.
not stock. It won't be stock. We'll allow lockouts and stuff like that, but there will be a lot more limiting factors. I think a speed limit is good for retro. Like, why make them all the same class but with different bodies? Is what it basically comes down to. Because if a Cloudbuster can be used for pro mod with the axles and everything to go fast, what separates it from the old trucks that were the old slow, crappy suspension, tipping over trucks? So
Right.
yeah, that's more mine. It's more the realism of it that I like. And even in that, they were trying to outdo each other with cantilever suspension and crazy stuff that Bigfoot was doing. But
Yeah,
but they eventually outlawed some of that stuff when they realized, hey, this isn't what we want to do. Unfair advantages. So
the TXT one was a cantilever suspension.
it's kind of like NASCAR has a ton of limitations on their cars now, where they're all, for the most part, running the same types of stuff, and so it really comes down to more driver than vehicle
Yeah,
to a
Heck,
degree.
that's what they do in rally racing too. They stopped those Group B races because they were killing people.
But I'm here to have fun, so that's what I'm going to do.
And see, that's what happened with the comp crawling stuff. Like,
It's getting out of hand too.
well,
Well, the
Well,
minis
the
are
trail
at least.
to where-
The minis are getting out of hand.
and it's all technology and people testing and trying stuff and doing it. And that's
Yeah.
I think some people just prefer the trail running.
oh, there's a lot of people that prefer that, but when you have when you have a group of people with two vehicles, like I'm sure if Dwayne had a buddy with him, he would have jumped that X Max 10 times as far to try and see who could get the better jump.
Hell
When
yeah.
you got two people with cars, they're gonna compete. Like
Yep.
it just happened.
Yeah. 100%. I agree.
And then you start changing stuff and you start trying to go faster or jump farther or crawl better or whatever.
I'll be back in a minute.
But you
All
know
right,
what's not, what's interesting is I think trail running is definitely far more realistic running.
No, Brad, let me
That's
tell
not even the point of it.
you.
the point of it is-
even in trail running, I don't
At
care
what
if
point
we're
do you
going
put
over a
limitations
curve.
on things?
You're gonna get competitive in anything you do.
Yep.
Yep.
Even
And that's
trail
where
running.
limitations come in, like to equal the
Right.
field. And so certain groups do limitations, like Cherry
Like
King,
Sorka.
which I think is cool. I think that the fact that they legit speed test every truck before the race is cool.
Yeah, that
And
is
and what they do is if you don't meet their speed, they just go into your radio and they turn it down until you do meet the speed requirement. That's simple. Like everybody's allowed to go the same speed. Then it comes to reaction time. It comes to how you handle landings and cornering and all the things that makes you a racer versus having more money or more skill on building a truck. So
see that's funny because 1-to-1 drag racing now, there's a huge class like in the no prep world called Little Gangsters. And it's an index class. And it is getting the most attention because everybody's got to run the same time. If your car can run, you have to run a 530.
it's all about reaction time
It's all about reaction time and getting your car to be consistent.
and shifting perfect. Yeah.
And they don't show the timing tower.
Mm.
So you don't know, even if you're the guy next to you broke or something, and you're like, I'm gonna make just a pass to see what my car runs. Unless you got a draggy, which is not always the most accurate within the car, you don't know what you ran. So they're not giving anyone an unfair advantage. Like it's all comes down to the win light at that point. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Well, I talked to some of the guys today, and I've been following this. So I've been doing the monster truck racing since 2015,
Hmm
2017. What was it? 2017. So 8 years ish. And the one thing that I noticed, like, how would I convince my crawler buddies to come do monster truck racing?
Look at the
If
chassis.
you get to crawl, you guys are crawlers, right? Or you guys are buggy racers, or what do you guys do? What kind of stuff do you use? Mainly crawlers?
Most of us crawl
Crawlers,
throwing back
drag,
is
I drag race.
You drag race,
Um,
okay?
Yeah, I crawl. I mean, I drift. So
So you do a bunch.
yeah,
So drifting, you get a lot of track time. Crawling, you get a lot of track time. Drag racing, you don't.
right.
So that's monster trucks. Like, how do I convince people in West Michigan to do monster trucks when they're used to taking their trucks out? And we go to a night and say you bring 3 trucks, you're going to get 30 minutes of track time
hmm
running the trucks in probably 3 hours or less. Right? We do monster truck racing. We're going to get there at 8 or 9 in the morning and we won't leave till 6. And the amount of time that I get on the course per truck is, depending on whether you win, if you lose your first race, 45 seconds. And you may be there 8 or 9 hours.
Wow.
It sounded
If
like
you
more
have
like
one
10
car,
hours.
if it's your first time ever coming and you bought one truck that's an LMT, they're going to qualify you at the very beginning. It's the first qualifier at say 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But you get there, you set up your tent, you charge up, you do whatever. You do 2 qualifying runs, and they're anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds long. Today, our times are 11 to 13 seconds.
Wow.
And then you switch lanes and you do the other qualifier. So now I have 24 seconds on the course for that car, and I'm done. I go home. I spent my whole day for qualifying today. Tomorrow I'll come back and race. If I have one car.
Right.
So what we do is we all buy in 8 cars. So we pay in 8 cars so we have more time, right? So
Yep.
I'll have 2 in Pro Mod class. I'm doing 3 this time because I could run it in 2 classes. So I'm doing 3 Pro Mod. I'm doing 2 LMTs and I'm doing 2 retro. So today I qualified my 3 Pro Mods and my 2 LMTs, each one at about 12 seconds, 12 to 13 seconds for tonight. Tomorrow I'll go
you
back. I
had-
won't have to qualify because I already qualified them. I did early qualifying. So I'll only qualify my retros tomorrow.
All right, fellas. I'm
That's
getting
all
off.
I'll do
Yeah,
tomorrow.
y'all.
See you, Eric.
Peace, Eric.
Later.
See you,
Nice
Eric.
seeing you, Tony.
Good to see you, man. Anyway, so then tomorrow, that's all I'll do because I already pre-qualified. And then I'll come back and race on Sunday. So 3 days, track time, under 10 minutes
Right.
for 3 days.
Yeah.
How do I
I'm just-
get people that are used to running 30 minutes in less than 3 hours to come and do 3 days of 10 minutes track time?
Yeah, that's tough, Tony. That's tough.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we
Wayne
we
might
did
wanna
slot
do
car
that.
racing.
No.
Hold on, Brad.
We lived out there.
Brad.
I'm just being real. Like,
Yeah.
how do I do that? Like, if I want to bring racing to West Michigan, how do I convince people that giving me that much time and 2 hotel nights that I'm spending here,
Yeah.
meals out? I just spent way too much money at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's my fault. uh,
But
driving 3 hours to be here. Like, how do I? But even if it's local, how do I convince them for a day to do that kind of time commitment for that much track, that much RCing? When I go oval racing for 3 hours, 4 hours, I get 20 minutes track time easy.
right. And we were doing the slot cars where you take
Yep.
models and do slot car drag racing. If you didn't show up with 8, 10 cars,
Ooh.
you would be there a whole evening to run less than a minute.
Yeah.
And that's if you did good or you bought
Yeah.
back in. I mean, it was cheap to do, but driving an hour to get there, setting up, going and testing, running your car, hoping you win, going rounds. If you didn't enter 8 cars, you had a boring night. You just sat around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everything's just so short. Their time that you're just doing each car is seconds at a time, and you want to get minutes at a time with all these other cars.
If I wasn't
That's a
YouTubing
hard
and doing
sales
stuff,
point.
I couldn't convince myself. Like, so that extra downtime is great for me because I'm filming other people doing stuff.
Right.
But I've seen the people come one time and not come back ever
Come
again.
back again. Yeah.
That's a hard
Because
sell.
they got there in the morning, they did their one thing, and when you do racing this way too, so I have a lot of issues with this whole setup, and I've been doing it for years, and I love the people that set these up. But guess who the brand new kid goes against?
An
Okay.
old timer.
Yeah.
Seasoned guys,
The top qualifier.
right?
Who's he go against?
bottom goes to the top. It's a
bottom.
ladder.
Yep. Guess who kicks his ass the first race?
Yep.
The
Yeah.
best guy that's there.
Yeah.
If
And there's
not
probably
him, he
too
gets
many
he gets
trucks.
an automatic buy. It's still then the third best qualifier
Right.
sends the new kid home,
It's rare when the new
who's
kid
been
actually
there
beats
for
the
now
best guy.
5 hours
Waiting. Yeah.
waiting, excited about this whole thing, only to go home pissed off. His parents, maybe not him, but his parents pissed off about it because of how much time they sat around.
Yeah.
Maybe they learned some stuff, maybe not. Maybe they're not pissed off. Most of them do. I don't see a lot of them come back. if they're not full on RC people before and then come do it and decide to do monster trucks, we don't usually see a lot of them again. It's the same dudes that I've been seeing forever, still running the same things.
You know,
I like how NorCal and them do it, SoCal. And I think if I were to ever do it, I would probably choose their format, which is they set up a course. They do the same amount of time we do, but they run 2 races in a day. So you set up, you race it all, you change the course, you race it again. But they just do like 30 minutes of practice on the course. Just go out there and run it, have fun. Because we can't do that. You can't be on the course. You're not allowed on the courses. So during qualifying, whatever, like courses closed. You just go out and qualify it, figure it out, whatever. There's not a practice or anything like that. There's no practice times. What they do is they just do 30 minutes practice or something like that. Then they randomize the bracket so that whoever's new may not be against the best person. Who knows who's
Right.
going to be against who?
It-
They randomize it. They also have a loser bracket.
Yep.
So they're not just one and done. But they have time to do it because they're not spending all this time doing qualifying. 2 days for whatever we're doing qualifying.
You know what's nice about vintage racing is that each race is 5 to 6 minutes long, and they go through different mains.
Even if you're losing, you're getting 5 minutes on the course. I just did that with oval racing. I was the worst guy on the course, but I still ran for 20 minutes during that night,
Right.
and I had a blast. And I'll go back
You went through
next
your
week.
3
I'll go back on
qualifiers.
Wednesday. Yep, 2 qualifiers. Well, so I did 15 minutes. I ran a couple cars, but
Right.
so I had a lot of track time, and they have practice ahead of it. So
I've seen that what they do in Australia, they have really nice, great tracks for off-roading and vintage racing. No, I'm being serious. Since we're talking about time on track, I mean, it's all within what we're talking about here. But those guys bring an average of 5 cars to the track. 5 different cars. They have a 4-wheel drive, a 2-wheel drive, and they also have different age years of what cars can run. You know what I'm trying to say? Like 87 to 89 on the track together.
Brad.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's this whole monster truck. Like, if I wasn't YouTubing this, I wouldn't be here. If they weren't my friends from Virginia, I wouldn't be here.
Right. And it's
I
also
think the system is not a good one. Like, I think the racing style that they do, I think there's too many limitations on running. Like, we want to come out and run our freaking RC cars. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to drive my car. I don't
Right.
want to sit all day and wrench on my car and look at other people and listen to the announcers calling people up and calling times and not drive my freaking trucks. So if you can't set this up in a way that I get to just run my car when I'm there, what's the point of coming? And I think
Absolutely.
if these groups don't realize that, they're gonna stay. So they're making their money because it's the same 20 people, but they bring 50 cars each. You know,
Right.
they run enough classes that on those people, like I used to pay $60 to go on a weekend because of all the cars that run. 6 cars
But
or
it's-
8 car, $80. $10
It's
a
going to
car.
be one generation though. There's not going to be a second life
Second, yeah.
because Dom would hate this. He hasn't got to do it, right? If Dom hadn't raced,
Oh no, he
Monster
won't even
truck?
come to him. My family won't come. They say
Right.
it's the most boring thing ever. It's too
And
slow.
that's
There's not enough action. Like what? Like you would never get people in the stands. So you talk about real drag racing. People will line the stands for that because of the power, the thrill, the whatever, the speed.
yeah.
There's not that in this. People don't line up to watch this. It's only us few guys there. It's like my TikTok video where it's like save all the women for us, you
Right.
guys, or like whatever that comment was. It was so funny. Like it's just a bunch of dudes sitting around doing nothing for most of the day, shooting the breeze and barely touching their radio. And that's
Yeah.
what RC monster truck racing is, if you want to be real about it.
Maybe they need to do. It'd be interesting if they would just make each race longer.
You're going to run into the same problem, Brad. That
Yeah, lap racing. I mean, when Sen came to these events and they threw down lap racing for 2 minutes, it was a hoot. They took the course that was already there. We just did laps around the outside of it. Way more fun I had doing that than the whole rest of the event that we did for the weekend.
but if it was broke down by a ladder, it's still going to not bring in new people. That's what you have to have. You have to have,
It could because you get more lap time.
yeah.
Like at least you get out to be out there running, hitting jumps for 10 minutes instead of 15 to 30, 45 seconds.
Like
I,
this.
I,
Hold on,
So
Brad.
realistically, again, the one car person, they're not 45 seconds because it's a 15-second track. Guess what? That new kid's doing it in like 30 seconds.
Right.
They're all over the place. So yeah, they run it in a minute and a half, but they're one and done.
when they do freestyle racing, that's usually longer.
Yeah, freestyle they try to do at the end, but there's usually not time for it because they spent the whole day qualifying and racing.
They should do qualifying just in freestyle.
That's the other thing. So if you watch the California group, they do awesome freestyles every race, and they break
Right.
their crap down. Like they break it freestyling
Yeah,
because I think that's what most of us want to do anyway. So yeah, racing's great. Freestyle, you get a minute and a half to just go nuts and show people what's up. But if you don't offer that at the end of your race day, which we don't, it's a pretty big miss. So all I'm saying is, looking at all the different formats out there, the California guys I think are doing something awesome, and that's what I would probably emulate. And their groups seem to be growing. So
I'm
Yeah,
just wondering
Tony-
the LMT track, the LMT races, those are allowed to be fast because LMTs are just fast.
still 15 seconds and done.
Yeah, but they still it might be less because those things can do 40 miles an hour.
You can't on a track.
I know,
You gotta
but-
control, or you're gonna just crash. You're gonna wheelie and screw it all up. You'd be surprised that slow is fast for real when I talk about racing with these things.
Yeah,
But
So-
Tony and
I'm just
Tony
being honest
Carrier
about it. Like, yeah,
said that they only have two classes, novice and pro, and you can only run one. And if you're a pro, you choose novice, you're stuck there for the whole season. Like it starts at the season who's novice and who's pro. So it kind of sounds like where they race that type of season class with novice and pro.
yeah,
But
for
they're-
monster trucks.
That's what he's saying.
For which group?
He's in South Carolina.
Okay, I haven't seen that group,
I don't know which one it is.
so I don't know
And
how
they're-
they run the rest of it as far as the timing. It's just, again, it's one of those things where I've been away from it now since I moved here. The last one I went to was a carpet race and NRC TPA. I think maybe I did Horizon RC Fest like one truck for freestyle, and maybe I remember I borrowed a battery, so I must have raced. I think I actually placed actually. I think about it. I think I took it with my bad habit truck, but I borrowed a battery from the Kettlers who are here this weekend. But that was still 3 years ago. And looking back, like I go on a Thursday night and I spend time, helping judge other people do stuff. I'm actively participating in the crawling thing, or I'm running one, two, or three trucks,
Right.
and we're there for 3 hours, but the whole time I'm engaged, like doing something there. And that's just a little bit different, I feel like, with this. So it's just one of those people like, oh, you're finally back in monster trucks or whatever. I'm like, well, we'll see. Like,
Right.
we'll see. It's you guys think talk like it's the biggest, coolest thing ever, but when I get here and I don't get to touch my radio ever, I don't enjoy it. Like it's not what's
You want
the
to drive your
purpose?
car?
yeah. They have.
I spend $15 to do 3 trucks at the comp and be running for a long time for 3 hours every single Thursday night. I do this once in a blue moon. I spend a lot of money and I barely do anything. So
I know Bashing has those get-togethers too. They have competitions with Bashing.
Yeah. There's actually one, I think, next weekend here with a swap meet.
That's something I think Dwayne would like to be involved in. Competitions with Bashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a hard time running out of one set of batteries and not having another to run. So,
Right.
right? 30 minutes on an X Max and then I'm out of batteries. I'm pissed off. It's like, damn it, I should have more batteries.
I want to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
batteries are a big investment. They're not cheap.
So I legit brought all my mini cars because while I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I'm just gonna set up all my mini stuff and run
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
mini LMTs while I'm not doing anything else tomorrow.
Yeah.
Although it sounds like there's a parade and we might get to ride in some real monster trucks, so that's a bonus.
That's a
Yeah.
bonus.
That's a pretty cool
And
thing.
all your Virginia guys showed up too, right?
Oh, I'm loving seeing them. So this isn't like a critique on them or critique. I'm just critiquing
The system.
the system of racing that's been going on for years and years,
It's not the people.
and it's not the people at all. So,
Right.
System.
and I felt it even when we did it. I would hear the people that were new, and I would listen. You know, my wife's in business and all this stuff, and I'm in marketing, and I'm like, this would never float in any other industry.
No.
This wouldn't float. The fact that we have the few people we have here is crazy, but like this type of thing wouldn't float. And that's not just one group, it's multiple groups. However, and so I think I'm seeing this too because of the juxtaposition of what we do for Monster Jam. That is a super well-oiled machine that is just fun and guys running their cars the whole time. So there's just practice. Again, they do like a fake qualifying so that people can watch it, and they have stopwatches and whatever, and they make brackets based on that. It's not super, there's no like real timing systems or whatever. And they set it up, but they keep it going, but they let them run the track. They let them, then there's freestyles and high jumps and all this other crazy stuff that happens, but they do it all in one day. They do qualifying, boom. They race that same day. They freestyle that same day. They build them all back again that day, and they come back and do it again the next day. So they're qualifying and racing 2 days in a row. So they're constantly doing stuff, constantly running. They do freestyle shows for just fun, like take out your trucks and show off for the crowd in between. Like it's not like the track is closed.
It's
They let
too
them
bad.
run their trucks, and so that's when you see the juxtaposition of that and then what we do on something like this. It's like, okay,
It's too bad they don't do competitions with construction vehicles. But what about pulling?
there's pulling, but
And
pulling.
what's the? You got more time on the track with a pulling thing.
It's not, but it's that going in. That's straight. Can you pull a certain distance? You build it up for that one moment. It's all about that one pull.
Right.
I thought I've seen people
Yeah.
do it multiple times a day.
They do. They bring different trucks and they bring, and they'll come back and they'll all do there. I think there's several different rounds that they compete in, but I don't know. They do it at the NRC TPA where we do monster trucks. On the other side of the room is pulling, and
I think
it's
you're
awesome
running
to watch.
What about
But
I think
they have 10 trucks too. They're not coming with one. It's the same deal with the monster trucks. So they're tuning them all up to do different classes.
Right. I think
what
you're
about
running into what happened with me when we were drag racing and we took a break. And when we went back, we're like, let's just go run a day. There's nothing else going on. We got there and did it. And Jericho and then ended up winning the bracket class. But it was like we were there all day and we had 15 seconds on a track.
Yeah.
We drove the car for 15 seconds, got a couple test passes in, and then went and raced. And it was like, it's just not worth it. Like
It's not worth your
the
day.
return.
Our time is
Yeah.
too precious.
yeah,
My kids are back at home, they wanted me to take them tubing with their friend today, but I'm here, And it's like, sorry, but I got to do this. And, you know, again, I'm seeing friends, so it's beyond
Yeah.
the event. It's way beyond the event.
Uh,
But if it was just the event, I would be like, man, I wish I was back with my kids. Like,
I,
this
I,
is
I know pulling takes longer than 15 seconds though.
Did you hold on
not
to that comment
necessarily,
the whole
not
time?
necessarily. The pulling ones are pretty quick. It only
Yeah.
takes so long to go 32 feet.
What about sand dragging and dirt dragging with RC2? That's another thing.
Dude, some of those runs are like 10 seconds,
Yeah,
Brad.
Tony.
They're,
Other Tony.
Other Tony.
It sounds like the best bet is to do vintage racing or RC racing on tracks, dirt tracks and stuff. And carpet tracks.
it's just about rethinking it. Like if you could open it up for practice and stuff instead of being so stingy about the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also not do it as I think randomized brackets for most things, maybe in a big world finals, maybe not. Maybe at that point it is really best to get, but you know where you're getting into if you're paying to go for a whole weekend, right?
Right.
I mean, they televise the races in Europe, the RC racing.
So Tony, what's the reason for no practice? Track maintenance?
I don't know.
Don't know, eh?
Advantage. You don't want people to have advantage.
Maybe,
That's probably what it
Yeah.
is.
but if you're all practicing, it's the same advantage.
I'll be honest, we stayed after tonight after everybody left. We ran the track. I got my time in. I ran my battery packs out on 2 trucks. So, you know, but yeah, everybody else left. It's open. You know, people are camping there and whatever. It's not like somebody's watching and saying, stay off the track, stay off the track. But there's not like an open practice time where it's like, just get up here and run it, take turns.
Track racing is different.
At which
They allow
point
you to have your
you
practice.
just put your car behind the next person. You could have nobody gets an advantage because everybody has it open to them.
That's right.
So,
Hmm.
like again, I qualified without ever having run the track.
Yeah, I'll agree. That's going to be a tough sell.
Yep.
Yep.
And you haven't
So
even done it in years.
And I haven't. I still got 12-second times. Some of them, a few people got 11. That was like the top qualifier, but
It's like riding
I
a
mean,
bike.
I got decent runs. But I could have done better if I knew. Like I was scared of the corners. I'm like, I don't know if my trucks are going to roll or not when I hit these corners. So I took them easy, even in qualifying. You know, like. But now after I practice, I'm like, oh, dude, my truck, I can hit these corners hot and they'll slide them. You know, like I could have
Right.
shaved off easy. I could have been in 11 seconds if I knew that. But yeah, I guess the other people didn't know that either. But they've been running them more, and yeah, I mean, everybody would come out. The racers would come at it from like, no, we like it this way because you know we earned the top qualifier. We earned the easy way to the top race. You know. Where again I'm like, how does that benefit the new people? It doesn't. Like you're just knocking them out every time.
You're not going to get them to come back.
Yeah, it's not conducive. It's conducive to you as the best person out there, but it's not conducive to growing the sport
And to the sport. Yeah.
So I know, how often does the best person get beat by a newcomer? I'm sure it happens.
Never,
It's
unless
never
they roll
happened?
over. Oh, I'm sure it has. People roll over or whatever, but against a new person,
an area.
you're taking a practice lap, basically. Like even the best person out there versus me is taking a practice lap. Honestly, like so. I mean, John Schultz and them, those guys, they were so. I mean, we're lucky that they don't race monster trucks normally because any of our guys would show up against them and they would destroy us. So the dad or the son, like they were hit. Did you see that video when they hit that corner and it was screeching the corner? Nobody else had those things making noise when they hit the corner like that. They were literally peeling out across the wood. They were hitting it so fast.
And it depended on which one got the jump on who won. They're both stupid fast.
They're both really fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
At whatever they race.
Yep. But, and that's always going to be the case. You're going to have, like, I'm not saying that that's not the case. But for the new person to race in their first race, that sucks.
Yeah. I
Unless they
remember
get
Kurt,
lucky.
I remember Kurt's video when he was out there racing. All you kept hearing was that, what was it, Rodrigo or whoever? Rodrigo's doing this, Rodrigo's doing that. And Kurt's
Oh,
out
yeah.
there just like trying to keep up with people.
Huh.
He's out there racing and he's like, now he's crawling because, like he said, you get 10 minutes and you're hanging out with a bunch of dudes and you're spending a bunch more time on the course driving your car, what you want to do.
Yeah,
Talk about that, Kurt. Then tell us your experience. I haven't heard your experience on that.
For racing,
His wasn't monster
Yeah.
truck, but it was.
mine was the infraction
Okay.
arm limit. It was you know, you
That
have the
was on a
owner,
track.
the owner of the track was the one that won all the time, you know. So
The person that owned it.
yeah, the person that owned the track, he won all the time. So it wasn't as fun as, you know, trying
I
to
always thought that was a cool
compete with
track,
other
and
people.
cars were sliding.
Brad, let people talk.
So, I mean, it was fun to get out there and run the cars, but yeah, if you had your top three guys and that was it, you never got past those three guys because they raced there all the time and every day, you know, almost. So
Practice, right?
yeah, you know. It was,
There was always that one corner that people would wipe out at.
plus it cost more to fix the car than it was worth racing it.
I was like, everybody's going to sit there and wipe out there. Hardly anybody gets through that clean, that area. Hardly anybody gets through it clean.
It's just like drifting. You gotta have seat time.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta have practice. Some guys are just drifting right by me. I'm hitting the wall and all kinds of shit.
It was closer.
Pulling over.
If it was closer, it would have been a little bit more funner too, you know.
And I love the long straightaways with it, seeing the car hit its top end. That's always cool.
Do you ever drift, Tony?
I have a drift car. I never run it. I couldn't figure it out. I would try to steer it,
Yeah, that's my problem
And-
too. I'm trying to steer it.
and they're like,
instead of
"No,
letting-
stop! Just let it steer." I'm like, "What?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
All right.
I got that damn thing
It's
turned all the
slipping.
way, man.
I need to turn into that, and then the back end whips out because I steered into the corner like I should have when I started drifting. And I didn't let the car do its work. The
I've been
gyro.
Two servos, all right. I've been through.
Uh, I used to do oval racing, but it was for fun. It was not for, and we didn't have to pay for it. It was on someone's property. It was a real small track, but I still ran there. And then we'd eat afterwards. We'd have a barbecue and stuff. It was cool.
Brad,
was
I
like-
was there for the food.
What?
You made sure you mentioned the food, so I'm just saying we know that you're there.
Hey, it was a fun time. I'll tell you, it was a real fun time.
I drift track. You can't even run regular tires. You drift. You have to have their tires. You can't put them on the concrete at all.
Paid a lot of money for that track.
Yeah.
Tony, I know that you have a great love for the monster trucks in real life, so I'm just thinking, I'm surprised you didn't. If you want time on the running cars, I'm surprised you never went into buggy racing or on-road racing, just to get time, seat time.
I did oval racing.
Yeah, oval racing, but it's different than doing a track.
I did track racing in Virginia before I left. I really liked it. I had a carpet racer, Losi TLR.
You're doing
Team
track
motion
racing now
racing.
too.
Yep. And now we're doing the 1RC racing, and I've got the Micro Bs or the Micro T that they're running with the Kyoshos. I've been up there a couple times.
Mini Z's, a lot of that's gotten real popular to run mini Z's and run a track, a little
Yeah.
track.
A lot more time on the track, that's for sure.
And it's worth the time. It's worth to get up for and run for 10 hours because you're down the track all the time.
Yep. And they're cheap.
Well, the cars themselves aren't cheap, but but yeah, I wish I had the money to go racing and could travel to do such things. I mean, I would think trail running is you get hours in trail running.
You do.
That's always worth someone's time.
But there's
Yeah.
still a line too, right? Rock crawling, you still gotta wait for the person in front of you.
Yeah, but you're driving.
But you're driving.
Even in rock,
Yeah.
Like
rock
you go to
crawling.
Axial Fest and you drive for hours and hours and
Yeah.
hours in an
It's
event
still
like that.
tons of radio time. Yeah.
Beat the
And
creek.
people are like, "Oh, so
gauntlet.
glad you're doing monster trucks again." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Like, they're like, yeah, you
Yeah,
got in the
okay.
crawlers. I'm like, "Yeah, well, we run them like the whole time when we're out there. We're hanging out, and we're not just
Right.
hanging out talking around a table. We're out like on the trail talking and like with Jim's hobby, right? Out running stuff and hanging out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit different than monster
And-
trucks, where
and one
Yeah.
5,000.
as much as I love them, I love watching them. I love real ones. I love driving them, racing
So-
them.
They had a 5,000 Amelia pack lasts like 3 hours in crawling.
They last a while. But I think I'm gonna stop the live, guys. It's almost midnight. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Dirk, Brian, Tony, Diddy Postle, Raymond, Queenie, Kagan, everyone that came in, thanks for hanging out. And tomorrow night, Keith will be on, and Sunday,
Yeah.
Kurt.
Or
So thanks everybody for stopping in.